Welcome to the Shark Tank, where entrepreneurs seek an investment to start, grow, or save their business.
Pourquoi pas l'eau d'amande?
Perfect!
If the sharks hear a great idea,
What's dirtier, your cell phone or a public toilet? Disgusting.
they'll invest their own money and fight each other for a deal.
Lori, when was the last time you created a sales force?
You don't know what I do?
But the entrepreneurs must get the full amount they're asking for, or they'll walk away with nothing.
This is not a great opportunity.
No, but it's different.
It's still a ripoff.
I smell jail time.
Who are the sharks? They're self-made business experts worth billions. Kevin O'Leary is a shrewd venture capitalist who made his fortune selling a children's educational company for over $4 billion. Barbara Corcoran went from waiting tables in Manhattan to building the city's premier $2 billion real estate empire. Robert Herjavec, son of an immigrant factory worker, founded one of the world's preeminent cybersecurity firms. Lori Grenier, the queen of QVC, holds over 100 patents and has launched over 400 products, grossing over $500 million in sales. And Mark Cuban, renowned billionaire tech mogul and the outspoken owner of the Dallas Mavericks.
Bonjour, I'm Deborah Mignon,
And I'm David Mignon,
and we live in Los Angeles, California.
and we're the owners of Victoria's Kitchen.
David and I grew up together in Paris. Our parents were best friends. We went to the same high school.
Even though we started as friends, I've always known deep down that we would end up together. We're made for each other.
She's cooking in this one. She's probably making it.
My grandmother Victoria used to make our product in her kitchen, and every Sunday we would go to her house and consume it.
We made our product for our friends when they came over. They loved it so much, they kept asking us to make more for them to take home. And voila, our product was born, and we owe it all to Grandma. Cheers.
Cheers. In the food and beverage industry, the competitors are really big. And because we don't have the financial resources the big players have, we have to be innovative to make it work. We risked everything for the business. We invested all our life savings, and we both quit our jobs. It's my grandmother's name, it's my grandmother's face, it's our entire lives. So I really needed to succeed. Hello, Sharks. My name is David, and this is my wife, Deborah. We're from Paris, France, and we're the founders of Victoria's Kitchen. Today, we're seeking an investment of $200,000 in exchange for 20% equity in our company.
So I'm sure many of you grew up with a grandmother who liked to cook, right?
And my grandmother, Victoria, is no exception. But unlike American grandmothers who like to make lemonade or sweet iced tea, she makes an amazing almond water. It's light, it's crisp, and it's so refreshing.
So when David and I moved to the US, we packed this one-of-a-kind French recipe with us. We started making it, and our friends could not get enough of it. We had always wanted to start a business together, so one day we looked at each other and we said,
Pourquoi pas l'eau d'amande? Why not almond water? Our almond water is all natural, vegan, soy-free, dairy-free, GMO-free, gluten-free. But most of all, it is that perfect treat that will make you feel like you're lounging in the freshly cut grass in the south of France.
so who's ready to step into
Victoria's Kitchen.
and join our family?
Can we try it?
Of course.
How many calories per bottle?
So the original has 110 calories per bottle.
That's
the
it.
coconut has 100 calories per bottle. So we have two flavors. Almond Water Original is a combination of almond, vanilla, and rose. And then we have almond and coconut.
We have
Très bien.
Merci.
Yeah.
Merci, Robert.
Oh, wow. That's very good.
David, it's fantastic.
Thank
Seriously.
you. So it's based
It's
on my
very
grandmother's
sweet.
recipe.
That's your
Actually,
grandmother in the picture.
That's Victoria. She's all over the place with us, yes.
David, tell me about almond water. Is this a common drink in France?
So it's very popular in Europe, in Italy, in Sicily, in Greece, in Turkey, in Middle Eastern countries.
Was it a specialty drink, like a dessert thing?
It's a family drink. It's a picnic drink. You know, I go to my grandmother's, she makes apple cake and almond water.
The biggest challenge we have in the Shark Tank with all of the beverage deals that comes in here, in the end, distribution seems to be the biggest challenge. Getting shelf space away from giant companies who own it. What have you done there? What are your sales?
First year, $160,000.
Okay.
Second year, $330,000.
And
we're in our third year. Right now, we're at about 210, 220.
And David, how are you
months.
selling it? What stores?
So we sell mostly to natural and specialty food stores and independent grocery stores for 60 cents. and then I sell it for $1.10. It's 45% margin.
How long have you been in America?
14 years?
14 years, yes.
Yeah.
So I moved out here, I was 17 years old, didn't speak a word of English, and my dream was, let me create something, let me start something from scratch. So I had a high-paying job before, and I left to do this full-time. We wanted to build a business. So we took all our savings, and we invested it in Victoria's Kitchen. About $250,000.
Wow.
Which is everything we had. So
That's all in. That's all in.
all in.
It's all
Yeah.
in.
Look,
How many
I wanna
stores
go
are you
back.
in? I'm just curious.
800?
About 800.
Nationwide? Yeah.
Do you have Whole Foods?
Whole Foods, New Season,
Oh, you do?
Andronico's, Lunardi's. Whole Foods is not really our target market.
Why? I would think it's perfect.
It's actually not that perfect because it's a really, it's a market that's really targeted on health, meaning it's
It has
not...
15 grams of sugar. Everything else is functional.
It doesn't have a vitamin, it's not going to make you
Well,
grow
no,
wings
come
or,
on.
you know,
No,
more
really, it
stress.
comes down to the sugar, right?
How many grams of sugar is in a soda as opposed to...
So I'll
Could
give,
go
you,
double.
I'll give you an example. The top-selling lemonade in the United States, there is 56 grams of sugar in 16 ounces.
Yeah, but better than bad doesn't make it good.
No, but it's different.
What's the next step?
There's a few ways we can grow the company.
One way is adding more SKUs. Second, meaning adding more flavors and more products.
How about more stores? How are you going to do that?
You know, before getting to more stores, I want to sell more product to my existing stores. I want to focus on the markets that I have.
So what's the next flavor?
Why don't we show you our next product?
Do that.
All right, so these are samples. We wanted to try something new. We have distributors, we have retailers that like us.
David, tell me what this is.
Thank you so much.
This is an organic, low-calorie lemonade
Oh, low calorie. Shocking.
with cold-pressed ginger.
This is really good.
We have organic lemon juice, organic cold-pressed ginger juice, and then cayenne pepper.
But it's
No,
made
this-
with
What's
agave.
interesting to me is you went lower calorie, so it's sort of like you took, it seems to me like you took advice.
Yes, we listen to what people have to say. I'm not going to tell them what they like. You tell me what you like, and I'll make it happen.
You gave us figures earlier. You said year one you did 160, year two you did 330. So far this year 210. If I multiply that out, that means your sales you'll end the year with roughly 280,000, as opposed to 330 last year.
Are
Why
sales
have
down?
your sales gone down so much?
So we had a third SKU. So we had an almond water with licorice mint. Was our favorite SKU. My
Not
favorite
here,
SKU.
right?
No, we discontinued it. So we sold about $40,000 of that last year. So I don't have that this year.
So your sales dropped by $40,000 because of that one
Yeah, that one
product.
SKU.
Okay.
Right now, we sell about $25,000 to $30,000 a month. That's with no sales force, no merchandising.
Listen, I like your packaging. I think it's pretty. It tastes delicious. But I feel you do have a lot of work to do in changing this product so that it will become a better fit for places like Whole Foods. I think you'll get there. But for that reason right now, I'm out.
Thank you, Lori. Let me tell you something. If you don't like that specific product, but you like me, you like my wife, you like my packaging, you partner up with us, and I'll listen to feedback. I've proven the fact that I can listen.
David, I had invested in a soda company called Chill Soda. I walked the road over 2 years of how hard it is to get the space in the grocery store to make this brand happen. I don't think the amount you're asking, $200,000, is anything that's going to approach what you need. So I'm out.
David, your drive is tangible. It's incredible how motivated both of you are. And here's the part I don't like. You almost listen too much. When you're this small, you can't assume your customers know what they want. Sometimes when you're starting a brand new market, you have to tell the customers what they want. I just don't like the fact that you're telling me you're going to listen to the customers all the time. I think
You
you're...
listen for 2 weeks. I'm not going to tell them I want this product and make it, but if people tell me it's a little too sweet, then I'm going to cut the sugar by 20%.
Or if we hear a lot that, you know, sugar
Deborah,
makes
Sacre Bleu. I don't know what to do.
So we
What are you
launched
doing,
that
Robert?
almond water coconut.
I'm out.
Normally what I would do is eviscerate you on valuation, but because I'm a nice guy, I'm not going to bother. But your ask is ridiculous. You're not worth $1 million.
I want to partner with you. If you think it's a little too high, you tell me what you need to make it work, and maybe we can make it work.
My most valuable resource is my time. I'd have to spend a lot of time with you, and I don't want to do that. I'm out.
Mark, I know we're small, and I know, you know, we've made mistakes, but we're growing. We have a good product. If it has sugar and it's a problem for you, we can make a kid's line. You know,
The problem is,
but it's selling. People like it.
I get that. Honestly, but you're starting to come across as desperate, right? Seriously.
No,
There's a difference between being aggressive
Yeah.
and a great salesperson and then saying yes to every question that a potential investor asks.
I haven't said yes to anything yet.
Yes,
Yes, you
said
have.
Everything.
You said yes to everything. You don't like the sugar? We put in the sugar. You don't like the packaging? We change the packaging.
No, I'm not going to cut the sugar completely, but you know, if you think it's a little too sweet,
Yeah, there you go.
I can sell. I can.
If you're part of the company, we have to listen to your
You
input,
can't
too.
please everybody.
No, you can't please everybody.
Guys, if you had walked in here with a 0 calorie, I would have been all over it. I'm out.
Oh, David, Deborah,
Thank you.
merci.
Thank you. Thank you, Sharks. Merci
Merci.
beaucoup.
Hope you enjoyed
I wish
it.
there was a way.
We came to America, we didn't speak a word of English. We built a business from scratch. We went into the Shark Tank, and we got some great positive feedback from all the sharks. That's amazing for us. That's an amazing experience. And even though we didn't get a deal, it's still very encouraging.
Next into the tank is a better, greener design of a to-go accessory.
Hello, Sharks. I'm Jen.
And I'm Ned, and we are the founders of Greenbox.
We are here today to ask you for a $300,000 investment in exchange for a 10% equity stake in our company.
Sharks, based on our consumptions, oh my God.
It's pizza.
Don't worry. Take a breath.
Sorry guys, Sharks, based on our research,
Jen, stop making him nervous.
oh my God.
Don't worry, it's the most important moment in your life.
Shut up, Kevin.
Do you want to try
Why don't
it?
you reboot? Step
Ned,
back
if you want
and
it done
reboot.
right, get a woman to do it.
Reboot.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Hello, Sharks. No.
I couldn't say it either.
Okay, next.
Wait, let's do this.
All right. Hello, Sharks. I'm Jen.
And I'm Ned, and we are the founders of Greenbox.
We are here today to ask you for a $300,000 investment in exchange for a 10% equity stake in our company.
Sharks, our research shows that based on consumption, people like pizza even more than they like sex. But the only problem with pizza is that pizza boxes are just too cumbersome.
All of us have struggled to cram an entire pizza box into the fridge and then into the garbage can. It's an age-old problem that's never been fixed.
Our flagship product, the Greenbox, offers a revolutionary, eco-friendly solution for all these problems.
So what is the Green Box? The Green Box is a pizza box made from 100% recycled material. The top of the box tears off and breaks down into 4 sturdy plates. This eliminates the need for additional disposable plates, and it negates the need for cleaning up, which no one ever enjoys. But we're not done there. The bottom of the box folds into a handy storage container for leftovers. This eliminates the need for additional storage materials like aluminum foil and plastic wrap. It fits neatly in the fridge,
Wow.
and when you're done eating,
Nicely done.
it fits in the garbage can.
It's simple, it's eco-friendly, and it has mass appeal.
So Sharks, who's ready for a slice of the pie?
We all are.
We all are.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank
There you
you.
go, Larry. Thank you. And Mark, we did not forget about you. This is gluten-free pizza.
I like it.
Thank you.
All right, here's
like
the
it.
storage container.
Perfecto. Jen, it's a fantastic idea. Never seen something so clever for the pizza box. But here's the challenge. Who are you going to sell it to?
We sell to distributors around the country. Our business model from day one was a dual strategy. Number one, prove out the concept. We wanted to show the world that this is a viable pizza box, it has structural integrity, that customers will actually like it, and then move to a licensing model. We've achieved phase one.
Tell us why you think you've achieved phase 1.
We have distributors around the country. Our largest customer is Whole Foods. We're in half the region.
Really?
Is there a patent on this?
Yes, we have a full utility patent. It's fully issued.
How many pizza boxes have you sold in your channel?
Direct sales over 10 million.
10 million pizza
Yes.
boxes?
And through licensing, we've sold way over 10 million.
What were your sales last year?
$1,007,000
Good
last
for you.
year.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That's
very
awesome. Jen, if I was Domino's, how much more would they pay for this much better box?
A fraction of a penny.
I'm a shareholder of a company called Boston Pizza.
Yes.
Has 650 locations, all right? I brought them a similar idea, not as creative actually, and it was only going to be a fraction of a penny. And George, the accountant, said to me, is it going to help me sell one more pizza? And then it was also an eco-friendly thing. The licensor said, because people are going to feel better about the box because it's all about the environment. And then George said, then I have to spend a communication campaign to explain what I've done with the box, and that costs me more money. I hate it. Tell me how I can save a cent, not increase my cost.
If you look at a company like Pizza Hut, like Domino's, like Papa John's, they spend millions and millions of dollars in marketing. And so if you look at the viral level of interest in our product, You would not have to even put together a huge marketing campaign.
That's a tough sale when you're selling millions and millions and millions of pizzas. 1/2 of 1 cent per box across 100 million pizzas is a lot of money. I'm out.
Can we focus on the big opportunity? Let's pick anyone. Let's go Domino's. Tens of millions of pizzas a quarter. Have you had a chance to talk to them about any deal?
No, we have not had access to the right people there. We've responded to the demand that we've had.
I know the guys there. I mean, but...
So come on board.
Well, you're never going to make a lot of money unless you can sell 100 million boxes.
And we
So
can.
put your money where your mouth
No.
is.
Well, you sound like you have a lot of expertise in this area.
He thinks he has expertise in everything.
And the problem is he does. I'll
he's
make,
been in
look, I'll
every
make you an
business in
offer,
the
but
world.
it's so clear on what the path is, and it's binary, and it's completely contingent on getting one of the majors to license this, because that's the only way I'd ever make any money. I'll make the calls. I know I'm getting my calls returned, okay? I don't know if they'll ever accept the premise that you have in place, but I'll get the meetings. If we can achieve a license deal, I'll give you $300,000. And you're going to give me 10% of the company after it's signed, and I'm going to get the first $300,000 back from the royalty stream on that one deal.
So he gives
very
you 300, you pay him back, and after he's paid back, he owns 10%.
But if he doesn't do that, you get nothing.
Right, but you have nothing now.
So Robert and I are going to make you an offer.
One shark is out. Kevin has made an offer, $300,000 as a loan for 10% equity for the functional pizza box company Greenbox. However, it's contingent on making a deal with a major pizza company. But Robert and Lori may have a competing offer.
So Robert and I are going to make you an offer.
I do agree with Kevin on one aspect. It's really hard for me to agree with Kevin on anything, so I have a hard
But
time.
he's always
getting that
right. What can you do?
It is binary. As an investor, we really want to go boom. We want to scale it up. And I think you agree that to scale it up, you've got to get in front of a large pizza company. The one thing we've learned in 6 seasons, it's good to have a shark on your team.
Absolutely.
And it's better to have two.
Right. And we can all get a call answer from one of the major pizza companies. Our deal is contingent on one of the large pizza companies coming on board. But that's
We feel
just a big...
confident we'll make that.
Yeah, we think that's going to happen. We'll give you the $300,000 for 30%.
Ouch.
But
Oh.
we will be with you the whole way. We feel very confident that
Ouch,
we will
that's
get
a lot
you
of
into
equity.
one of those major
So
pizza
you have one deal
chains.
for 10%, one deal for 30%? How could you even compare them?
But you have to pay him back.
Here's how I see the product. I don't think it's obvious that this is a special box looking at the outside. You have to open it up to find out what's so special about it. So because I don't believe in the product enough, I'm out.
Okay.
You guys got 2 offers.
What do you want to do?
Can I confer with Ned for a minute?
Of course.
You want to retain equity? Okay. Well, we would like to thank Lori and Robert for the offer. But we would like to accept Kevin's offer.
Wow,
Thank you very much.
Smart move. I'd never say it's a smart move to do business with Kevin.
Thank you so much. Really.
Congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's still amazing when anybody does a deal with you, Kevin.
It is shocking.
It is shocking.
Robert, you tabled an inferior deal because you have no creativity. You know, I'm giving all my trade secrets away to you sharks. It's just scary.
We took Kevin's offer today because we believe in our company. We believe that it's going to grow. We believe this is going to be the standard. So we did not want to give up that much of a stake.
In season 5, Brian and Julie Whiteman made a deal with Kevin O'Leary for their subscription photo printing service, Groovebook.
Choose up to 100 photos every month from your smartphone and create a beautiful bound photo book in just minutes.
Let's see how they're doing now.
Since making our deal on Shark Tank, our business has been incredible. Our subscriber base has grown 15 times since the day we aired on Shark Tank.
Okay, let's do this. I'm here in New York City with Brian and Julie from Groovebook. I always knew something huge was going to happen to this company, and today is the day it all comes together.
Kevin, good to see you again.
Good to see you. We're meeting with Shutterfly, the market leader in personalized digital photo products. Shutterfly does over $900 million in revenue. They've got tens of millions of users, and Groovebook has a fantastic product. It's a perfect marriage.
We'd like to make a final offer in the amount of $14.5 million.
Wow. The Groovebook brand has grown in ways we could have never imagined. And today we're finally ready to sell.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.
When we pitched on Shark Tank, we barely had any sales. And today, a year after our deal, we're selling Groove Book for $14.5 million.
All right.
The Groove Book deal is the largest deal ever in Shark Tank history. It's a dream come true, and I feel warm and fuzzy inside.
And I'm here now with Shark Kevin O'Leary. I guess I should say congratulations. You saw this one early.
We just closed the biggest deal in Shark Tank history, and I'm here on the set of Good Morning America to tell the whole world about it.
Even you couldn't have predicted this kind of breakout success.
No, but it's taught all of us what a platform Shark Tank is. This young family is just proving the American dream is still alive.
This has really been life-changing for our family, and we're really looking forward to spending time with them and traveling the world. It just shows you should never give up and pursue your dreams.
Next up is what the entrepreneur believes is a game changer in real estate investing.
Hi Sharks, my name is Aaron McDaniel from San Francisco, California, and I'm the CEO of Tycoon Real Estate. I'm seeking $50,000 in exchange for 5% of my company. For literally hundreds of years, the most proven way to consistently build wealth has been through investing in real estate. Unfortunately, traditional real estate investing is difficult, intimidating, and expensive. The best deals are only offered to the super wealthy behind closed doors, helping the rich get richer and locking the rest of us out.
What's wrong with that?
Now, you have the opportunity to get in on the ground floor of an exciting new business that will change real estate investing forever. Tycoon Real Estate is a crowd investing platform that allows everyday people to invest in real estate for as little as $1,000.
I hate it. I'm out.
Wow.
I smell jail time. Well, Mark, that's aggressive. What about you, Barbara? What do you think?
I haven't even formed an opinion. Keep going.
Sure, yeah, let me go ahead and finish my...
Don't let that unsettle you.
So, all of our deals are professionally vetted, only working with top developers. And if the funding goal is not met for a certain project, everyone gets their money back. So now you can get 8 to 10 times the return you could get compared to keeping your money in a savings account. So let me talk you through a little bit about how it works. So first we go to Tycoon's website. Once you're here, you can look through our list of investment opportunities. There are a variety of different types, from residential to commercial, each with their own unique investment objectives. So as an example, this one here is a marquee retail property that's part of a large commercial complex just outside of the Manhattan area. All you have to do is enter the amount of money you'd like to invest, go through a simple online process, and once the investment goal is met, you're a real estate investor. Then you can sit back and enjoy the profits you get from the appreciation and the cash flows of the property. So Sharks, we're on the brink of an exciting new era where literally anyone can be a real estate tycoon.
How do I get my money back? How do I get the return?
Boom, boom, boom. Give the guy a cigar.
So, I mean, ultimately, this is a business to scale in a big way.
No, but walk me through a single model. Sure. I invest in a building in New Jersey. I give you $10,000.
Sure.
I assume I own some percentage of it.
That's correct.
I assume that building is taking on so much rent. I'm making money.
Yes.
Then the building gets sold one day. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming I make a return on my $10,000 equal to my value of the overall building.
Right. So depending
on... Who sets the value of the building at the time that I invest?
What we refer to as the deal maker, the developer who is looking to raise money for the project.
So there's a lead developer that is in charge of the investment.
That's correct.
Are you taking a fee?
So what we take is a management fee,
How much is it?
service fee, 1.25% of the amount raised.
How many existing buildings have you actually funded this way?
Answer Barb's question.
Yeah,
She's
right.
real estate maven.
We've done 2 proof of concept deals. First was a totally closed deal.
And what was the total raise on that
That
deal?
was $100,000.
What was it?
It was
a garage space?
It was a part of a house in San Francisco.
Part of a house?
It was a portion of the debt position in a house.
And you charge 1.25% for that deal?
Yes.
Let's say I want to invest in real estate. I can go online to one of the big players, Fidelity or Schwab. I can buy a REIT. A REIT is a real estate investment trust, so that people can get diversification in real estate, total liquidity. I can buy and sell it any day I want. I'm going to get my yield of 4.5%, and I have 5,000 properties inside the REIT.
REITs aren't sexy. Nobody brags about REITs.
That's so horrible.
But Aaron, who cares about sexy when it comes to saving my money?
Because
that is wrong in so many ways.
Any real estate investor, and one of the main reasons they talk about investing is that physical, emotional connection they have to the building.
I think people have a physical, emotional connection to their life savings. I love investing in real estate, but I recognize it's pure luck.
I don't know if that's true.
If you can buy almost any piece of real estate, you will make money over 10 years. If during that time you need liquidity, you may lose a lot of money. I think when you're dealing with people's life savings, and I think this attracts the kind of person who wants a greater return for their retirement, I think you've got to be conservative with your money. Be risky at work, be safe with your investment.
And to that point, there are a number of conservative investments you can also go
This
for.
is not a conservative investment.
Platforms like this can actually help standardize things, protect investors, so that they can't
protect investors?
That's
Here's the reason I went out, and this is the same problem with a lot of crowdfunding-based investments, not just real estate.
Sure.
Right? When Grandma hears about crowdfunding and how all these new opportunities are now available to normal Americans who want to touch and feel real estate, they put their last $1,000 in, their first $1,000. Doesn't matter how much they have left.
Yeah.
But somebody gets sick, Grandma gets sick, you know, car breaks down, whatever it is. They need liquidity.
Yes.
They have none.
The ways that the rules are outlined is that after a year of holding a crowd-funded equity investment, you have an opportunity to be able to sell it.
Yeah, to who?
This is one of the market risks.
Let me just jump in for a minute. I don't like the idea of investing in real estate online with a bunch of other people I don't know. That seems to me risky and uncomfortable. And for that simple reason, I'm out.
Okay.
I think the Achilles heel in this, and it comes from years of investing in real estate, is your lead investor. Who is the lead investor? How smart are they? How do they work the angles? What kind of financing do they provide? And I believe that that's the key to any great real estate investment. This is a mystery investor here. How do I know he's got a good eye? How do I believe his projections? Too spooky and frankly unfair to someone who isn't well informed in the real estate business and experience.
That's right, and that's why we do the vetting to make sure we only work with top people.
You've got to trust the opinion of who's behind it, and that's what's scary, and that's why I'm definitely out.
Do you have any criminal record whatsoever?
No, I don't.
You're in my space. I'm in financial services.
Yes, I know you have a mortgage.
I know what the burden is to be the steward of people's money. I have $1 billion of it with my name on it. And I want to make sure that my investors don't lose money. You have something here that sounds interesting to me. And so here, I'm going to tell you what I want to do with you. There's going to be thousands of sites like Tycoon that emerge. They have no brand.
Just think of the name, Tycoon. Tycoon.
Please.
Tycoon, what does it say to a small investor? It's a rip-off name.
When I started in 2008 and created O'Leary Funds, I had no dollars. Now I have $1 billion. The only reason that happened is I had a brand. People trusted me. Maybe I'm a tough guy, but I make people money and I protect their capital. Why? Because I put my own money in every deal. And I care a lot about my own money. A lot. Okay? So, you have no brand. Tycoon means nothing to anybody. I do have a brand. I have a track record of success. I'll give you $50,000. I want 50%. I'm going to rebrand this thing.
He's made you a legitimate offer. I mean, you know, we all make fun of Kevin, but I will tell you this. He really does care about his money.
I wouldn't go anywhere higher than 10%.
Bummer.
You think I'm going to put my name?
He doesn't want
I'm not asking for your name.
But you have nothing.
Correct.
I have a proven model that raised $1 billion in 36 months. My name.
Got to decide, Aaron. What do you want to do?
No.
Well, he's saying no. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
I forgot your name already. I'm out.
Thank you. The Sharks didn't get it from the very beginning. Tycoon Real Estate is not a sleazy company looking to swindle money out of anyone. We're looking to help people invest in real estate and give them a new opportunity that they never could have had before.
Robert, after 6 years on the Shark Tank with you, I'm very touched. You said something nice about me, and you really discovered who I am. I really do love my money. And next time you get in a boat with a rat and some rice, I'll join you. I nearly teared up.
Next into the tank is a product designed to sanitize something we use every day.
Hi, I'm Dan Barnes.
And I'm his cousin, Wes Laporte, and we're from Provo, Utah.
Our company is Phone Soap, and we're seeking $300,000 in exchange for 7.5% of our company.
It all started with the question, what's dirtier, your cell phone or a public toilet?
A public toilet, right? Wrong. It's your personal cell phone.
In fact, the average cell phone has 18 times more harmful bacteria than any surface in a public restroom, and 1 in 6 phones was found with fecal matter.
Disgusting. So what are we supposed to do? Stop toilet texting?
No, Dan. You use Phone Soap Charger. Phone Soap Charger uses ultraviolet light to kill all the bacteria on your phone in just 5 minutes. And it's universal, so it cleans any phone and it charges any phone.
So how do our phones get so dirty in the first place? Well, you see, what our hands touch, our phones touch. And while we wash our hands to keep healthy, we never our phones. That's why Phone Soap's the perfect solution to this growing problem. It kills 99.999% of all bacteria and can fit and clean even the large phones. Sharks, we don't expect you to cease all commode communication, but we do need your help to start a clean phone revolution.
Amen, Daniel.
Do we get to see samples?
I'll bring one right up.
Why wouldn't I just use sanitizer?
That's a great question. So alcohol obviously kills bacteria, but really that's two things. It can damage the phone and void the warranty.
That is a horrible response.
Can you use a sanitizer on a typical cell phone?
Yes.
Well, here's the reason why you don't want to, is because there's an oleophobic coating that ships with all your phones. And if you use a chemical cleaner on it, it strips that coating, so your fingerprints stick to the screen more.
Look, for that valuation, you must have some sales, right?
Yeah, so we've sold in the last 5.5 months, 537,000 in sales.
How much do each one of these cost?
$59.95.
So you sell it for $59. What does it cost you to make?
It costs us $20 to make it.
Okay, where are you selling this?
We started mostly online, and we've got a large office supply company, Staples.
Oh, you have it in Staples?
How many stores in Staples?
We're in 400 stores.
What's your background, guys?
We started this actually in college. We're cousins. At the time, I was doing cancer research in a lab, and Dan told me about this article he read that our phones are 18 times dirtier than a public restroom. I swabbed all these different surfaces and found that, yeah, my phone really is that dirty. We use ultraviolet lights in the lab to sanitize surfaces, so we took that technology, married it to a charger, because if you're already charging your phone, you might as well clean it at the same time.
I'm going to guess that there's no patent you can get on this, because cleaning devices of this kind are everywhere.
So we actually have 2 utility patents submitted.
I bet you our average phone here, if you swabbed it, would be disgusting. The average consumer is relatively lazy, and I'm not sure they see this as a major issue that they are willing to spend money on.
Yeah, Robert, I think it's a bigger issue. Because our phones are portable, our charging devices have also become very portable.
Well, we've seen a lot of our customers put it in their office, like at their desk, and what we found is most people are going to pay $30 for a charger or a case.
No.
And they look forward to the opportunity to have...
$30?
You got to convince people that their phone is a cesspool.
And you have to convince them not to use Purell and everything else. I'm struggling because you sold 500,000, so maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe you found a segment of the market that's really anal about this.
So we've spent a lot of money to do focused and targeted marketing. So we're starting first with...
How much money have you spent?
This year, we spent about $80,000 in marketing.
Wow.
How much have you raised in total?
We've raised $800,000. So
$800,000?
$800,000?
From a local investor. We gave up 60% of our company. So the question is why?
Yes.
We were 2 entrepreneurs that really had an idea that we loved. We hit the point where it was like, it's going to cost us a lot of money to make it. And we decided it was either be greedy and have this go nowhere or give ourselves an opportunity.
That's fair enough. The problem is, unless you get that PR pop, it's going to be very, very expensive to sustain. So your sales probably go like this, right? It's a niche product. You're not a company yet.
Right. One thing we've uncovered is that there's a huge market in hospital and schools.
But guys, there's all kinds of sanitizers that hospitals use for their devices. There's a whole protocol that they go through.
Sure. Well, hospitals have started reaching out to us to come present their product, and it's because they're starting to deploy lots of tablets into the hospitals.
They use them when they go into the room.
Wes, I got to tell you, I don't see it. I don't need a tanning bed for my phone. I'm out.
Okay, let's talk about the hospital application. What's the lowest cost you can get, and can you get it so it cleans in under a minute?
Yeah, there's 3 parameters that you need for effective UV killing. One of them is the proximity. The further away you move the light from the surface, it decreases. Also the intensity and the duration. And so you can play with those 3 factors, and if you can get the light close enough at the right intensity, then you can reduce the time.
Now you've got my interest, right? A product for consumer, for phone soap, but every single person who goes to visit anybody in the hospital brings their phone.
Right.
That's a whole different selling process.
It is a different
I've
selling
invested
process.
in companies that sell to hospitals. You have no idea how long...
Yes, I do, because I've got companies that sell to hospitals.
It is
as well.
brutal.
Forget hospitals. I can go to anybody who provides any type of health service and say, sign up there, please clean your phone, put it in here, slam it, 1 minute,
Wesley
boom,
and Dan, I think
and
Mark is extremely optimistic. I think teaching any administration to start a new habit, ask the visitor to put the phone in, I think you're dreaming. Here's my objection to it. As a sanitizer, it's easy to use a baby wipe. That's what I do. Baby wipe done, throw it away. And most importantly, it's not portable. I think everybody travels with their charger today. It's just too bulky to travel with.
Right.
And so for all of those reasons, I'm out.
I don't think it's been proven yet as a successful product because I don't know what percentage of the market is really anal enough to buy this and what the customer acquisition cost is going to be. The only way I do this deal, I'm going to make you this offer. Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to give you $300,000. I want $6 a unit until I recoup the $300,000. After that, it drops to $3 until I get paid out $1.2 million, and then I go away. It's a pure venture debt strategy. I think it's fair. It's something. Let's see if we can do any better.
It's still a ripoff.
Well, apparently that's coming from someone who gave you this.
Yeah.
0.
I
Lots
wouldn't
of advice
insult you
that's
with
worthless. By the way, I think the hospital market's interesting, but the sales cycle is years, not months, years.
We appreciate that offer. What we're looking for is someone to come in for an equity stake because we have been selling it. The market has been responding. 60% of our sales are online through targeted marketing, so people are buying this. They do like this concept.
to me, this is not something that everybody's going to buy. But on the commercial side, that's interesting to me. Any medical facility, particularly in a waiting room where you know everybody's using their phones to kill time. But from a healthcare professional's perspective, I could carry anything bad into that waiting room, which could then be picked up and distributed throughout the hospital, waiting room, whatever. That's enormous value. But you can't give up your phone for 5 minutes.
I made you an offer. Should I withdraw it?
We think that the company is worth what we asked for.
Okay, how about this? I'm out.
Wow, bird in the hand.
Okay, I'll make you guys an offer. I'll give you the $300,000.
You're a fool.
I'm always a fool, but it's made me a lot of money. 20%, and the contingency is that you can deliver a unit that charges in 30 seconds and that we can price in the area of the $12 cost.
All right, West End, you've got an offer.
You have his
$300,000.
offer, but you haven't heard mine.
Well, remember what happened last time?
3 sharks are out. Mark Cuban has offered $300,000 for 20% of their phone cleansing device, Phone Soap. But Lori wants in on the action.
You have his offer, but you haven't heard mine.
Well, remember what happened last time?
So, I saw the Dr. Oz that was talking about what's on phones, right? Pretty scary. I've sold millions in cell phone cases, and I've sold millions in sponge sanitizers that look kind of like yours. So I get that this is a great concept. I would like to make you an offer of $300,000 at 15% because I want to take this unit, put it on QVC, put it in my show, and sell hundreds of thousands of dollars in it like that.
If you want to go consumer, QVC is the destination. More power to you, right?
No, not just QVC. Retail, all retail.
If you want to go retail, we all have retail connections. But again, I see this more as a commercial product. Why? Because we can control our own destiny. Instead of putting it out there and waiting for the phone to ring and hoping that people walk to the store, because you can charge a premium for it. It sends the message to everybody who walks into those doctor's offices that you need one. It's valuable, right? The doctor's using it, it must be smart. Right.
I say do it all, guys. I mean, why just do doctor's offices?
But it's tough to do all.
Oh,
right?
no,
it's tough
not.
to be great.
I do it all
Yeah,
the
but Lori,
time.
when was the last time you created a sales force that went out and sold a commercial product into commercial organizations?
You don't know what I do. Mark, I have over 500 products in 17
and you have
years.
that sales force that's going on, knocking on doors all the time.
You
Lori.
know what? We do.
Right.
Wes, what are you going to do?
The Lori came in at 15% and you're at 20. Is there...
No. You'll be part of our entourage. There's a difference between building a company and just selling a product.
I wouldn't have done $40 million almost in all my Shark Tank products if I didn't have a great sales force.
And that sales force is television time on QVC.
It's not, Mark. It's not fair to say that.
We came in at 7.5%. 15% is half the valuation. 20 is even more than that. If we could meet halfway...
I'll go to 10 if you take my offer right now.
Deal.
Deal. Deal. Great. We're going to clean up the MRSA. I think that this consumer's going to love it. We just have to educate them.
Yes. Thank you so much, guys.
Good luck, guys.
Thanks.
Congratulations.